Welcome to another episode of What I Learned from Bobby Hemmett. In this episode, I will decode a news story. It is a brand new news story, and it is about cancer. Interesting. It's about cancer. The audio that you will hear next is not scripted, so that means I will be talking randomly, and it is pre-recorded. This was recorded maybe more than 2 weeks ago, because I came across the YouTube video when I was researching about Tracy Braxton. So, let us begin. Let me see if I can find the video now. I just listened to what she's saying. Let me pause it. Now, what they're doing is introducing you to something new so that it's going to become normalized.
No, you don't think about it because you don't know about it. Sinus cancer is not only rare, doctors told Valerie Page it's not normally even found in people in their 40s.
All right. A lot of times we are just flooded with information and we have no time to think about it. But I'm trying to take time to think about it. So remember, today is March 16th, 2020. And point 2 is this is a completely random, I just happened to see this on YouTube. Point 3 is this story is new. It's newly posted. This story is not from 3 years ago. This story is from this week. Point 4 is that the person they're reporting about is a melanated person. Point 5 is the reporter is telling you, you wouldn't know about it until we tell you about it. So what is she doing? She's introducing a new cancer to you. Point 6, the reporter said, it was said statistically this is very rare. You hardly ever see this. Basically, it didn't exist is what they're telling you. But now it just pops up out of nowhere. Pops up out of nowhere. Now, I'm not even sure. Like I said, I haven't planned what I'm going to say, but just point number 7, we're going to keep this short because this is getting too long already. Think about, this is brand new, a brand new introduction of a cancer now, okay? It's going to be in your nose. So think, I would like you can comment and compare, make a comparison, how you define cancer, and then how is it going to apply to your nose? What do they say about cancer? Well, it pops up out of nowhere. You have it and you don't fucking know it. I mean, that's like saying you're pregnant and you don't know it. Now, I know people are going to argue, but it goes against the laws of physics. You're going to say, oh, you don't know until it's gotten really big. Your body tells you something is wrong. And that cancer is not, when they talk about cancer, it's not that big. It can only be where the lymph nodes are or in an organ area. If they tell you that you have it all through your blood, it is something you should question. I repeat, it is something you should question. There's nothing that gets out of control like that. Nothing in nature gets out of control like that unless it is in a box. And that is something I was making comments about before. Nothing grows out of control unless it is confined in a small space, and then it will get out of control. Your body is a whole system. It won't get out. You would be dead already. Now, some people are going to jump and say, well, that's exactly what happens, but that isn't exactly what happens. You go to the peanut butter and jelly gang, and that's just a general word for anybody that has power. You go to the peanut butter and jelly gang, and they tell you you are sick. You won't, like they tell you, you won't even know. They're just going to tell you, oh, by the way, would you like to do a cancer screen? Oh, by the way, that's why they tell you to do the breast x-rays. Oh, we're going to pre-screen for cancer. So it's already it's a program to say this is coming down the pike. Oh, be ready for it because everybody gets it. Now, I'm going to tell you a personal story. After I learned about this cancer nonsense and how they will tell you that you have something that you don't, when I went to get a regular checkup, because I was forced to, for jobs you are forced to go do that. Otherwise, I would never go to a hospital. But the guy got angry because I always said, oh, do you want a free a mammogram? You want a free mammogram? I said, no, thanks. I don't need. And the guy got upset. He was getting angry. Oh, you don't want one? Why you don't want one? I was like, I don't need one. It's okay. No, thank you. That is how they get you. They do a pre-screening bullshit. What is pre-screening? It's like, it's a subconscious trick to make you think everybody is going to get this. Then all they have to do is pop up one day and say, we saw some funny cells. And actually I had a gynecologist do that shit. But that was when I was dead and I didn't know any better. But I realized that she was targeting me to try to say that I already have cancer in my uterus, in my private area. Because they will, and I am not, I don't go out with people or do anything with anybody. But she told me, oh, you have precancer cells. We're gonna carbon freezing. Anyway, they scrape the cells, okay? They do, why can't, like dry ice. It's dry ice, but I can't remember the medical term. They're using dry ice and they're gonna freeze the area there and then scrape inside the cells. And because they're using the ice like a temporary anesthetic. So when they're scraping, you don't feel anything. And then she'll come out and say you have precancerous cells. Oh, we're going to do a screening. Because what are they doing? They're probing inside of you. So they get some specimen or whatever, as they want to say. And then from that, they're going to tell you that they saw some funky cells. I'm letting you know that that is a pre-planned predictive programming for you to think that cancer exists, for them to say like everybody's going to get it. And then all they have to do is tell you All they have to do is create a pattern of checking. And then whenever they're ready, after you've come to them a couple years or whatever, they can just easily say, oh, your cells are getting out of control now. There's more cancer cells now. You have cancer now. You have uterine cancer now. You get my point? Excuse me for talking harshly like that, but this is a very serious thing that people don't realize. So, this is a side comment, and I didn't even get to this lady. Now I'm going to have to make a whole nother video just on this lady's nose. But what I'm telling you is I'm introducing you to a new cancer that is going to target black people because they have a big nose. And that's no joke, because that's exactly what they're doing. And they're prepping you for it. They're prepping you for it, okay? Because they need the example of the black person. And then you know what's going to happen? They're going to get a celebrity, a black celebrity, excuse me, and they're going to say that black celebrity had nose cancer. And once a celebrity gets it, everybody believes this shit. And then it becomes normalized. So what I'm saying is that we are completely non-thinking, and we're throwing out the laws of cause and effect. There's always a cause and effect, okay? Another point of announcing cancer, promoting cancer is this, which is give a reason, give the masses the expectation of death. So, ergo, reporter, do your programming, introduce this concept, and now later we'll wait a little while till they forget about it. We'll let a celebrity get it, and I'm predicting this now, or we'll let some other person, layman, everyday peasant person, get it. And then it's going to get introduced into the subconscious minds of everybody. And then it'll become normal.